Hey there guys, TMO73 here, finally bringing you the deck profile for Brandon Steiner's Green Black Fox. Sorry for the delay, we had some problems getting the communication back and forth, but here it is. Here is the list that you saw him play. So let's just go ahead and dig right in. It's a very different take on Fox. It kind of revolves around this kind of continual repeating of the Manticores as many times as he wants. These repeating of creatures, repeating of Shade, repeating of the Griphons, repeating of the Omets. You know, you have this way to be able to repeat them over and over and over again, and we'll kind of show how that works out. So, obviously, Lilias Petal's our ruler. You know, Judgment cost of 0, energizes for green or black, flips over into Nine-Tailed Fox, which can't battle, and then does this little, you know, fox sacrifice thing, and then can bring back killing stones from the graveyard, which is really awesome. Creature base is pretty standard for what we've seen. 3 Monkey Trapped in Life and 3 Tamas. Draw power, repeatable, you know, sending to the grave for fox effects. And then 3 Sacred Elves, which is a little bit different, but to be able to drop it on turn 2 for like a Lilias Petal's assistant if you need to is pretty nice. And then he also plays 3 Divine Bird of Attoractia, which is additional draw power, as well as being able to be a cheap flyer to block Prissia. Moving into the 2 drops, he plays 3 Little Red. As the game goes on, she becomes better and more powerful with more stones. 2 Shades, because again, with the deck continually recycling these stones, these killing stones with Fox and recalling them, you can essentially use Shade forever, which is really nice. And the repeatable life gain and burn is really cool to be able to deal with creatures. And you have 2 Abduls to shut down enter effects, which is always good. 4 Lilias Petal's assistant to be able to bring back things like your Divine Bird, your Tamas, your Elves, repeat them and immediately set up a play with Fox. 3 Final Forfeits to help deal with Prissia, to remove her God's Art, Swiftness, all that jazz. 3 Final Breezes to stop OTK combos and things like that. 3 Final Wallowinds as cancel spells. Pretty effective. I would probably want to use Keen Sense over this, to be honest, but sometimes your will base won't allow for it. 1 Black Moonbeam to help deal with J-Rulers. 3 Change the World Orb of Illusion to go along with Fox to be able to call for stone, recover, or tap for his ability, recover, call for stone. All kinds of different things. A Deathscythe to help deal with Prissia, and then the 3 of Planting Beans. So this is pretty interesting. You can drop this on turn 1 to like put something in the grave if you need to for like Lilias Petal's assistant, or you can use it to play a Shade, so you can bring it back later. All kinds of different stuff. And then it is kind of a searchable card, so you don't pay 3, search for any card you want. Hits grave, comes back to your hand, so pretty good for consistency's sake. Stone base, obviously 4 Killing Stone, 4 Black Silence, black green, and then Gusting Darkness for another black green source, and then the Sorrowful Necromancy's Memoria. So this is pretty interesting in the fact that this is what allows you to kind of continually recur your and reuse your Griphons and stuff forever, despite the fact that you're not playing any kind of graveyard recycle. So what you can do with this is you can, during your upkeep, exile your own graveyard, cards from your own graveyard. So you'll hit the Chimera that you need, and then you'll recover, and then you can crack and bring it in, because it goes from being from graveyard to RFG, which means that Lilias Petal can then grab it. So really, really nice to be able to continually recycle those cards. I personally had to deal with it at Montreal in a different Fox list, and it was proved to be very effective. And then down in the sideboard here, I just put the 3. I don't know exactly how many of each he was playing, but 4 Griphons, 3 Manticores, and 2 Omets. Ramp, killing additions and Regalia, and then killing creatures. So there you go, that is the list. Huge thanks to Brandon for playing it on the channel and shipping me the list, finally getting in touch with me about that. Let me know what you guys think about this newer take on Fox. Do you think it has what it takes? What would you do differently? Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, this is TMO73 signing off.